Give me 1 second. I have to cut my music off because y'all know I can't focus. I'm already tired. I was going to go live yesterday. That didn't happen. I was going to go live this morning. That didn't happen. I only had like 4 hours of sleep last night. And I'm really tired and really exhausted, but I don't want to go another day without doing a reading, because I really took a break last week. So I want to get a little bit back on track, a little bit back on schedule. I want to get into it. I'm really excited about today's topic. I just got back home from pole dancing class. Ooh, I'll show you guys. I don't know. On Instagram, I took some screenshots of the videos that I took of the choreography. Today we did a lot of stuff on the floor, which was really fun. Oh no, my screenshots haven't synced to my iPod yet. My iPad yet. So just kidding, I can't show you. Damn. None of the videos synced yet. One video. This is from my Instagram story. This is my picture. Can you see me? Period. Too very low. Anyway, so I'm sure I'll get a picture, post a video at some point one day. Not today, apparently. How are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing so well. All right, we're going to do a pick a card reading. I don't have girl chat. I have a million things that I want to tell you guys about, but I'm tired. I'm literally so fucking tired. I'm so sleepy. I'm hoping and praying that the messages come through super clearly because I'm so exhausted and I'm so tired. So we're going to do it. We're going to get in here. We're going to get out of here because I still have more work to do. Astrologically speaking, there is a stellium of planets. That means there are 3 or more planets transiting through the sign of Capricorn. Oh my God. So much responsibility, so much earthy energy. And it's like, okay, I'm aware that I needed to get my shit together, but also this entire Capricorn stellium is being ruled by Saturn and Pisces. I just want to sleep. I just want to get in my cozy bed. I washed my sheets yesterday. Like, I really have been on my grown woman shit. I washed my bed sheets within one day. That never happens for me. Like, usually washing my bed is a 2-day experience. You know what I mean? Like, you put the sheets in the washer and then you go do something else with your day, and then it's the end of the day, and then you're going to get into your bed, and then you're like, oh my God, my sheets are in the washer, and then you put your sheets in the dryer. I didn't do that this time. I washed my new sheets. They're white. I used baking soda. Baking soda. Whichever one is for clothes. And then I used vinegar and like this whole other thing. So I'm feeling very good about myself. I get into my cozy bed. So amazing. So wonderful. I ended up going to sleep last night at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. And then I woke up. I had to wake up because I had a call this morning, which I love. And I love my client that I'm working with. And it's been a lot. It's been a long fucking day. I have been doing so much. I've been so much. It's been so productive. All of my dreams are coming true. We can't talk about it because I'll start crying. We can't talk about it because I'll start crying. All of my dreams are coming true. Things that I wanted, things that I have desired, things that I have asked for, initiatives that I have been trying to put forward for years. Right before I move back to New York City, God is like, wait a second. Because I know you had some unfinished business. I know you wanted to do some really meaningful work in the fucking community. An opportunity to be a powerful, conjuring, inspiring, motivating thorn in the side of white supremacy and the school to prison pipeline. I'm having a great time, you guys. I'm having a great time. There's a lot of amazing stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm working on amazing offers. This weekend, we're doing moon magic for the Capricorn new moon. I have not offered a collective magical working in over a year. The last time we did moon magic was for the full moon, the Taurus full moon in the fall of 2024. We did that working. I think I still have powder from that working. We might, you know what? We might have to use that for the new moon in Capricorn. So anyway, so we do this working for the full moon in Taurus, right? And one of my clients who participated in the full moon in Taurus ritual, she had one of her exes, mind you, the full moon in Taurus was transiting her 12th house. She has Venus, which is love, romantic relationships, in the 12th house. I do the full moon ritual. Obviously, she's included in it. She has this guy who, it's been this whole freaking thing. We don't like the guy. We're not into the guy. Like, thumbs down. We're throwing tomatoes, right? Anyway, she texts me. She's like, guess who just added me on Snapchat? Oh my God. That was a fucking time. If you're watching this, diva, and you fucking remember this, if you're watching this live and you don't mind saying who you are, like, put it in the comment section that you remember what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, so that happened. That was so good. I'm super excited for this new moon in Capricorn. It's a honey energy. The transit chart for the new moon in Capricorn has a Leo rising. And so it's sexy and it's feminine and it's feline and it's also matriarchal and it's also about legacy. And it's not just about what I'm doing today. It's about what I'm going to be doing 30 years from now. But it's also about receiving now and being seen now and being highly sought after. And it's just so fucking good. It's just so fucking good. So if I was you, I would get into it, okay? I've been doing magic a lot lately, okay? For the past couple of months, 2025, I did a lot of fucking magic in 2025. I was a fucking conjure woman in 2025. My life is changing. You look at my face, you look at my pictures and different things like that. Oh my God, what's going on? Why is she getting more beautiful? Because I do magic. Because I practice magic. And really good magic, because for the new moon in Capricorn, I don't have this on the landing page, but I'm 110% going to throw some like glamour magic in there for the divas, for the girls. Doing magic and doing glamour magic and all of these things, it's like good makeup. You're not trying to alter your features to pretend to be something that you're not. You're taking the features that you already have and you are accentuating them. You are bringing them to the forefront. It's almost like glamour magic to me is like, you know that TikTok audio where it's like, it just needs a little shaping to the salon. It's that kind of energy. So anyway, I love that. So we're going to throw some of that in there. It's going to be really great. Oh my God. Is it linked in the description box? Hold on. Let me check. I don't know if it's linked in the description box. The new moon in Capricorn thing. I hate that they've changed the settings on this. Oh my God. Thank you guys for coming through and liking the video, by the way. I don't even have nails right now, you guys. Oh, it is. It's already linked. Okay, so if you want to join us for the new moon in Capricorn ritual, click the link in the description box. It's $25 and it's going to be so fucking good. The energy is honey, which in hoodoo, honey is, you have to think about the liquid and think about the property of the liquid. Honey moves slow like molasses. So when you're working with honey, you're not doing a working where you want super fast results. even though we're going to do some stuff to get fast results. Honey is a slow moving energy, just like Capricorn is a slow moving energy. It takes Saturn 30 years to move through all of the signs, right? This is our last Capricorn new moon. Have I been saying full moon? I'm sorry. This is our last Capricorn new moon with Saturn in Pisces. Saturn will not return to Pisces until like 2056. I think it's 2056. Okay. So we will not have this Saturn and Pisces energy for 30 years. I'm going to miss it so dearly. I have loved this energy. So anyway, it's a slow moving energy that's all about legacy, growth, and expansion. And so we're tapping into the energy of legacy. We're tapping into the energy of being the matriarch of your own life. And we're also tapping into the energy. It's a sensual energy. It's a sexual energy. It's, I don't know if I could say that on the live. It's the same thing that we did with Destined to Be Desired, continuing to tap into that desirability, continuing to tap into that irresistibility, continuing to tap into that XSXES appeal. Okay. So I'm super excited for this energy. I'm super excited for this working. I'm super excited for the new moon in Capricorn. There's so many things that are going on in my mind in terms of like business and ideas and money and like, oh, it's so much going on. So anyway, click the link in the description box if you want to join us for the new moon in Capricorn ritual. It's not a live ritual. You're not going to show up to a Zoom thing. I'm doing the hoodoo working by myself. You're going to get a picture of the working and any messages that come through from like the spirit guides, angels, and ancestors while I'm doing the working. You're also going to get an astrological breakdown of the transits, and you're going to get some tools so that you can further work with this energy in a practical sense on your own outside of the working. And of course, you're going to get a fire meditation, and it's just going to be perfect and amazing. And it's $25. So click the link in the description box and join us. Okay, I'm done talking about it now. All right, let's get into what we're doing today. I do not have... Okay, we're going to wing it a little bit when it comes to the timestamps, and we have to do our intro. Okay. Hold on. I have to get some stuff together. And then we're going to do our intro. Honey is sticky and destined to be desired. We were doing a meditation, and one of the things that came through was this energy and this concept of your desires sticking to you, money sticking to you. So there's this emphasis on stickiness, sticky texture. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Okay. Let's do this. Introduction time. Okay. Okay, hi. Okay, welcome to this pick a card reading. I have to get the... She's finding it. Everybody just really be kind. Everybody just be kind and be patient with her. Thanks. All right, go ahead and choose the pile or piles that stand out the most to you. Today, we're tapping into how the wheel of fortune is turning for the better in your life. How is your luck changing? How is your fortune changing for the better? What is improving in your life? Maybe it's multiple things. Maybe it's one major thing. I have no idea, but choose the pile, the picture, or the pictures that stand out the most to you, and we will find out. The timestamps will be in the description box the second that I am done streaming this. Okay. Hi, Coco Muffin. How are you? Coco Muffin is claiming pile number 1 and 2 already. Period. I'm sure they're gonna be amaze balls. Okay. Let's get into it with pile number 1. Hold on, divas, because I gotta get the timestamps. Got to get the timestamps. And I don't even know if these timestamps are going to be accurate, but we're going to have to just forgive the diva. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, hello pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I really want to tap into these cards. I know we're going to do the astrology cards, but these cards are already in my hands, so why not? How have you been? Have you missed me? I missed you. That was an accident. I hit my mouse. Let's move that over. Oh my goodness, I had to take a break last week. I am feeling a lot better. There's so much that is going on lately. We don't even have time to talk. We don't even have time to catch up. We have to catch up more. We have to connect more. We have to talk more. We need to spend more time together. We need to do this more often, girl. Anyway, we will. I'm sure at some point. Ooh, bitch, this is so good. This is so good. Also, don't mind the nails. We don't have any right now. Like, technically they're there, but they're not colored. So let's just ignore it. Don't even worry about that. Okay, claim your power at the bottom of the deck. We have you are more. Victory, self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. Look at that spread. You are more. Victory. We're soaring. We're flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. I don't know the lyrics to that damn song. That's from High School Musical. I don't know the lyrics to that damn song. That's all I know. Anyway, but that's what they're singing. So maybe go listen to the song. I think it's called like Breaking Free from High School Musical, the first movie. You are more. Victory, self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. The Wheel of Fortune that's turning for you in your life is, I feel like you're going to be loving yourself more, and not in a superficial sense, not in a, oh, this is a Pinterest, Instagram infographic, I love myself kind of way. Not in that kind of way. Like, this energy feels like adoration. It feels like, do you ever have those moments where you look in the mirror or you see yourself in a picture, you see yourself in a video, and you're like, I look really good. I look really beautiful. You're going to be having those moments, and it's going to be about your physical body, but it's not just going to be about your physical body. You're going to be like, I'm actually really smart. I'm actually really talented. I'm actually really funny. It's like this moment, like, it's going to start clicking to you how truly amazing you are. So you're going to be shining more, but it's going to be from the inside out. I see you tapping into this next level of self-confidence, and it doesn't come from people outside of you saying that you're amazing or saying that you're great or saying that you're really awesome. It comes from inside of you. You feeling like you're amazing. You feeling like you're great. You feeling like you're awesome. And you have to think about it, how your self-perception really impacts the way that you show up in the world. Hold on, because we actually do have to get a timer, because I'll be here all night and we can't do that. We just really can't. We don't have the time. Okay, self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. So when you don't believe in yourself, when you don't think that you're beautiful, how do you show up? How do you pose in pictures when you feel awkward and you don't feel beautiful and you're hiding? You know, it's kind of hard for me to not be sexy, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, they're singing the song, stunting is a habit, get like me. Stunting is a habit. Get like me. Have you ever seen a Chevy with the butterfly doors? Stunting is a habit. Put it in the air. I love that song. Anyway, so I feel like there's a difference when you love yourself and you like yourself and you think like you have an idea. You're like, this is the best fucking idea that anybody has ever heard of in their life. You are going to lose your mind when you receive this idea that I have to share for you. That's one experience versus when you doubt yourself and you don't think that your ideas are very good. And you're like, I don't know. Like my favorite joke, sometimes I tell a joke as a Capricorn moon and I feel like I don't make my sarcasm clear enough. So I think that it comes across as a little bit too authentic, like I'm too good of an actress. But one of my favorite jokes and one of my favorite bits is when people like share something and they're like really passionate about it or they really like it. And then afterwards they're like, or something like, I don't really know. Or like, they're like, yeah, like maybe that, like, I don't know. Like, I was just thinking that, you know what I mean? And so it's that kind of energy. That person who isn't confident is going to show up in one way. And so they're going to be perceived by people in one way. Your confidence or lack of confidence is being expressed in how you show up in day-to-day, moment-to-moment, situation to situation. So as you are loving yourself more, and as you are liking yourself more, and as you are really enjoying your company more, and as you are falling deeper and deeper and deeper in love with yourself, that energy is going to be so infectious because you're going to share your ideas and your magnificence and your creativity and like all of this stuff from the energy of like, I like myself and I really like this idea and I really think it's a great thing. And other people are going to be noticing that. Other people are going to be really picking up on that. You are more, claim your power. Pile number one, you have been having an experience where you have underestimated yourself. You have been having an experience where you have underestimated yourself. They're showing me a little bird in the nest, a little baby bird in the nest. And you're like, I don't know. What if my wings don't carry me? What if I can't fly? What if it doesn't work? What if it fails? What if I'm not good enough? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are like, you're a grown-ass fucking bird. You literally have the strongest wings. You have the widest wingspan that the world has ever seen. You're ready. Comment down below. I'm ready. She's ready. I've been having this moment lately, like, as things continue to click into place in my life and these opportunities continue to find me and there's synchronicity and all of this stuff, I literally have this moment, which I don't know the actual song, but I'm commenting on, I think her name is Deidre on TikTok. She has a viral video and she says, JT coming, JT coming, JT, JT, JT coming. And so I will be just like in my room or in the bathroom or in the kitchen or just, you know, somewhere in my house. And I'll have this moment where I'm like, oh my fucking God, like everything is happening the way that I want it to happen. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm literally like, JT coming, JT coming, JT, JT, JT coming. It's like that kind of energy. Okay. So your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are like, soak in that, relish in that. It is your time. Get ready, because here I come. That's a great song. It's by Fergie. I love that song. Go listen to that song. Are you ready? I don't know what the fuck she says. Damn, I'm tired, okay? Don't judge me. I'm sleepy. I'm really sleepy. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. But it's a song. It's by Fergie. It's called Here I Come. And she basically is saying like, she says, in a minute, I'll be coming through, so get ready, okay? Get ready, because here I come. That's basically the song. Get ready, because here I come. Get ready, world, because here I come. Get ready, industry, because here I come. Get ready, job, because here I come. Get ready, world, because here I come. And I am here to bring my gifts. And I am here to bring my energy. And I am here to bring my talent. And I am here to bring my skills. And I am here to bring life into this lifeless industry, into this soulless company. You're welcome. A star is in your presence. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. JT coming, JT coming, JT, JT, JT coming. I feel like you healing your relationship with yourself and hyping yourself the fuck up. Staying in the mirror, in the bed, playing like, girl, I think my butt getting big. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. Okay. No, I didn't know the lyrics at the beginning. No, I didn't know the lyrics at the beginning. And don't judge me. Sometimes the psychic DJ has to do a little bit of mumbling and you understand. Anyway. So you're having this moment where you're hyping yourself up, you're falling in love with yourself, you're recognizing your talents, you're recognizing your gifts, you're recognizing your skills. You're like, I'm actually beautiful. You're like, I'm actually the baddest bitch on planet Earth. I'm actually the baddest chick this boy's ever had. Nothing beats a Jet Two holiday. Except being the baddest chick this boy's ever had. I'm the baddest chick this boy's ever had. I'm the baddest chick this boy's ever had. I'm the baddest chick this boy's ever had. Go and ask his mama, ask his mama, ask his mama. That's the energy that you need to get into. That's the energy that you need to get into every single day. I'm the baddest chick. I'm the baddest chick. Go listen to Trina, right? Okay. Because then we have this energy of victory. Then we have this energy of victory. Then we have this energy of pride. And your next level of life, I see you in this energy of like, I see you in this energy of like pride. You know that little white girl? It's a GIF. It's a very popular GIF, and it's of that little white girl. And she's not a child. She's like a teenager. And she's like doing cheer or whatever. And you know how like I don't know if they do this. I don't think they do this in dance. This never happened to me in dance. But in cheer, they have this thing where it's like give like attitude. You know what I mean? And so she's basically giving like attitude. You know, like you give attitude in the face, right? And so it's this little white girl, she's, you know, in her like cheer uniform, whatever. And she like just like got done with like her little, you know, cheer, whatever. And she knows that she fucked that shit up. And so she's like, and she's giving attitude, okay? Tell me you know what GIF I'm talking about. I think she has like her hair in like a ponytail or something. It's like brown. It might have like some like twists in it. And she's giving attitude. She's giving attitude. She fucked that shit up. She's like, but it's very serious for her. She doesn't want to laugh when she's doing it. It's very fucking serious. Because exactly. And you saw me land that shit. And you saw me kill that motherfucking routine. It's that kind of energy. I feel like pound number one, this turning point, this change that is happening and occurring in your life, you're about to have this motherfucking moment in this time where you're about to do something, whatever it is that you are accomplishing, whatever it is that you are making happen in your life, whatever it is that you're stepping into. We're going to pull more cards. We're going to get more information. But whatever it is that you're stepping into and whatever it is that you're creating, it's like there's an energy of pride. Like first came your self-love, your self-respect, you loving yourself more and just acknowledging your own brilliance. And then comes the accolades and the respect and the money and the prestige and like all of this stuff and like the elevation in your career and like you getting exactly what the fuck you want. And then you're in this energy of like attitude. Exactly. Oh, thought that wasn't going to happen. Thought that I wasn't going to do that, huh? Thought that I wasn't going to pull that off. Oh, you never met a bad bitch before, I see. Never met a real bad bitch before, I see. Never met a bad bitch before, I see. That's your energy. You never met a bad bitch, I see. Oh, you underestimated me? You never met a bad bitch, I see. Honored to be your first. You know what I'm saying? And then they're giving me that, Hove, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove, okay? So there's that kind of energy, an energy of victory, an energy of no longer underestimating yourself. Baby bird, fly out of that motherfucking nest. And you're soaring, okay? And now they're showing me, you know, like a bird that has been like rehabilitated. Okay, so this could have been, this feels like I was getting messages for this, like for pile number 3. So you might also watch pile number 3. You might feel drawn to it. I don't know. I haven't done the pile yet, but they might be connected because you could have had an experience where at some point you were flying and then you got injured. You know what I mean? You were doing the great thing and then a negative thing happened. And so you had to retreat within yourself and you had to lick your wounds and you had to level up and you had to heal. Self-love. You had to pour into yourself. You had to take care of yourself. You had to da-da-da-da-da. And now you're coming back stronger than motherfucking ever. Oh, you thought it was over? You thought it was over, bitch? You thought you saw the last of me? I literally can start crying right now. Do you see the tears? Because I literally, we don't have time to talk about the personal thing in my life, but that has been such a huge theme for me. You thought it was over? You thought that was the last that you were going to hear from me? Wrongo. Okay? It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of motherfucking energy. You thought that was the last time that you were going to hear my name? You thought that was the last time that you were going to see my face? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Because I'm a bad bitch, and a bad bitch can never go out like that. I'm a bad bitch. A bad bitch can never go out like that, okay? And then I'm also hearing, why would a bitch like me want to be on Ozempic? Body tea, coochie good. Okay, that's a 2.5 message. I've been saying that a lot lately. Why would a bitch like me want to be on Ozempic? Body tea, coochie good. If your body is tea and your coochie is good, comment down below. Tell us in the comment section. Let us know in the comment section. Okay. I want to pull from this deck. We might not get to the astrology die because our timer is nearly done. We have blessings and curses. Psyche, self-love, beauty. Shut up. That's what it says. Ignore my nails. I know they look crazy. My natural nails are growing underneath. And there's glue from the thing. Oh my God. But you know what? I don't hate it. Period. It's very avant-garde of me. Anyway. Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. Blessings and curses. You're literally like... There's a song. It's a gospel song. And it's called I Want It All Back, or it's called I Want It Back. And it's by Ty Tribbett. Go listen to it. And in the song, a part of the song says, if you knew what I was gonna be after the storm you brought, you wouldn't have bothered me. Chills. Full body motherfucking chills. If they knew how you were going to level up, if they knew how you were going to heal, if they knew how you were going to overcome, if they knew how you were going to be coming back with a motherfucking vengeance, they actually would have left you alone. They actually wouldn't have made you a target. They actually wouldn't have tried to make an example out of you. If they had known, if they had had the foresight, if they had had the foresight, if they were not so close-minded, if they were not so short-sighted, if they were not so stupid, if they were not so ignorant, they could have seen the potential that lived within you that was always there. That's why you got under their skin. That's why you triggered them so badly. That's why they responded to you in the way that they did. If they had known the way that you were going to boss up and pop back out on the scene and what the consequences of that were going to be for them. Pile number one, I feel like this is like revenge, but it's not revenge in the way of like, okay, there's our timer. We're almost done. It feels like this is revenge, but it's not revenge in the way of like, you going and seeking out to do something to someone else, which I'm not against that, but that's not what this feels like. This feels like you bossing up, you leveling up, you getting into a new position or doing something. And as a consequence, what do you become? A thorn in the side. What did I talk about in the intro? Okay, go back and watch the intro. Because yes, I'm talking and blah, 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 blah. But I literally talk about there's opportunities popping up right here, right now. Before I move back to New York City, there is work and there are cycles that need to be closed out in the town that I currently live. And it's a wonderful opportunity for me to be a thorn in the side of white supremacist delusional bullshit. Look at this. Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers, blessings and curses. Somebody tried to curse you and you alchemized it. You took that shit, you turned it into gold, and now you're about to be a thorn in their motherfucking side. You thought it was over? You thought it was over? Literally, I must have needed to share this because this is what we were going to talk about in the intro, like in our girl chat. I'm literally having an experience. I say this all of the fucking time. If you ever, unfortunately, find yourself in a war with me, you versus me, and it looks like you have won, it's not over. It's not over. If it ever appears that you have gotten one over on me, it's not over. Expect me. I will be back because who am I? I'm a winner and winners win. I'm a Mars world woman. I'm a Scorpio rising. I have Mars in Scorpio. I have an Aries stellium. I am a winner and winners win. One thing about me, one thing about that motherfucking victory, I'm going to have it. When it comes to the victory, I'm going to have it. When it comes to the victory, I'm going to relish in it. Period. To the low. And I feel like that's your energy and I feel like that's your vibe. You thought that you were never going to see me again. You thought that I was going to be in a lower, worse off position because of XYZ different fuck shit that you pulled and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Because I am a winner and winners win. Pile number 1. In your next season of life, you are winning. You are winning. The last message that we have, because I wanted to pull more, but we're already, it's too long. It's too long. It's too long. That's what she said. Let's move on. We don't have time. The last message coming through from Spirit is, you are so brave to keep on going the way you do. The Forbidden Forest, bravery, persistence, redemption. Pile number 1, what kind of fucking redemption arc are you going through? Okay? Victory lap. Victory lap. And I feel like there are people, if you have an experience where people from your past start coming back, why is XYZ different person all of a sudden all up in the mix? Why is XYZ person all of a sudden following me on Instagram? Why is XYZ person blah, blah, blah? What's the Bible verse? It's in the book of Psalms. I don't know the actual verse. If you know the verse, comment it down below for all the girls. He prepares a table for me in front of my hoobly wuddies, my enemies. Exactly. Exactly. When the people who did you dirty start coming back around, it just got too good. It just got too good. The people who did you dirty and the people who counted you out and the people who talk shit about you and the blah, 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 blah. When I tell you the wheel of fortune turning, it's literally about to be an experience where these people start coming back around. God, angels, universe, spirit, ancestors, I don't give a fuck what you're calling it or who you're working with. Your spirit team is making it so the people who did you the dirtiest will be front fucking row, bitch. Front and center to see you rise like a phoenix from the motherfucking ashes. Somebody's going to get the inspired hit to check out your LinkedIn account. What they see is going to really do a good job at really fucking up their day. Yes, file number 1. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh my God, this is so good. If you want to continue this energy, of like being hyped up and supported and tapping into that next level of success, I highly suggest that you join us for our new moon in Capricorn ritual. It's happening this Sunday. It is a Hoodoo collective magical working performed by me. You don't have to do anything, just pay to join us and you will be included, and I'll work with you and your spirit team and your angels and your ancestors, and it's going to be so fucking good. So click the link in the description box to get all of the information on it. I really should have pulled it up. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I know you're going to give me 2 seconds because it's really, really good and this energy feels so good. And why would you not want to continue this? Like, this is the energy that I am bringing into the motherfucking working. Like, bitch, this is so fucking good. This is so fucking good. I was tired before this. I was ready to go to bed, but I was like, no, we got to get this out. We have to get this shit out, y'all. Okay. So I have to scroll. Hold on. I'm finding it. Okay. This is the most relevant part. In the ritual, we will be healing the part of you that's been telling the story that the world might not show up for you to support the manifestation of your dreams. We're healing the part of you that's been telling the story that you're not working hard enough and that And that's why you don't have your desired success yet. It's not about hard work, it's about alignment. So we're going to release that, and we're going to align you to next level success and easeful wealth. We're also going to be healing the story that says your journey has to look a certain way or follow a specific guide in order to be successful. This is where you release the fear that you might fuck it all up. We're also healing the story that says you aren't special enough to be chosen and paid like the number one choice in your industry. This is where we tap into your unique star power. Diva, this is so good. And the last thing is we will be healing the fear that says you might not be strong enough to create the legacy of your dreams. Also, fucking crazy, because we literally talked about you overcoming that story that says that you're not strong enough, and then literally in the fucking thing. I did not plan that. That's so fucking good. So if you want to join us for the new moon in Capricorn ritual, the link is in the description box down below. This is the last new moon in Capricorn with Saturn in Pisces for 30 fucking years. This is good energy. I loved Saturn in Pisces. I had to do something to celebrate my girl. I have Pisces sun and Capricorn moon. So this Saturn in Pisces transit, like, chef's kiss. It's been the first one of my lifetime because I have Saturn in Taurus. So I was not alive the last time that Saturn was transiting through the sign of Pisces. I love this transit so much. I really miss it. Like, there were Saturn transits that I thought were going to be great. They were not hitting for shit. Saturn and Pisces, you owe me nothing, Diva. You owe me nothing. I got everything that I came for. So anyway, we have to celebrate her. We have to let her go out with a motherfucking bang. A matriarchal legacy building bang. Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I'm so excited. Click the link in the description. Click the link in the description. And we have to move on to pile number 2 because we'll be here all night. Oh my God, all these comments. I did not see all of these comments. Hi, Divas. Okay. Hi, God's Design Tarot. I see you. Did you change your username? Because I recognize your avatar. Pile 3, because a bitch like me never gives up. Period. I'm from Sparta. LMAO. You're so funny. Yes. Happy New Year, Queen. I'm seated. Hi, Coco Muffin. Happy New Year, my love. Same to you, Coco. If that was for me, yes, for sure. Boo. Period. Those nails. Thank you. You know, they will be painted very soon. It's going to be a similar thing. I'm planning on doing a milky white. We don't have time to talk about the nails, girl. Next time I do a video and I have time for girl chat at the beginning, I'll explain what the hell happened with the nails. Because you see, we don't have them here and here, but that's another time. What pile are we on? We're on pile number 1, and now we're moving into pile number 2. Not Baby Bird entering the chat. Literally, Jordan. Oh my God. One just started, says, yes, who is Baby Bird? Thanks. An authentic actress is an oxymoron. LOL. Yes, it is. Which pile are we on? We were on pile number 1. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Pile 3 here. Let's see what's unfolding for us. Yes, pile 3 is going to be so good. I'm excited for it. Hi, Ellen Wonderland. Hi. Hi, Jemiah. How are you, my love? Spoken like a true Scorpio. Ha. Was that when I was talking about don't ever go to war with me? Yes. My level up is the revenge. Exactly. Yes, Aries Stellium rise. Exactly. I'm in my winning season. Yes. Hi, Dior's Dollhouse. How are you, my love? Revenge glow up. Exactly that. Psalm chapter 23, verse 5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. I love that. Get ready for overflow. I'm about to start crying. Stop. I'm about to start crying because one of my favorite gospel songs of all time, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, the kinds of blessings that's about to fall on me because victory is here. Kick defeat out the door. God's doing a new thing. Get ready for overflow. It's called I'm Getting Ready. I'm getting ready to see something I've never seen. I love that. Low-key excited for Saturn and Aries. I am so excited for Saturn and Aries. Of course I'm excited for Saturn and Aries. I personally hated Saturn and Pisces. Aw, sucks. I loved it. And hopefully Saturn and Aries will be better for you. Okay, let us all move on to pile number 2 now. Okay, we got to get our timestamp together. 44. Like, girl, that was supposed to be quick. Anyway, it's fine. No worries. All right. That was the wrong thing. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the second picture, luckiest girl in the world. I am in the mood to scream tonight, so adjust your headphones accordingly and don't get nasty with me in the comments because I'm also in the mood to fight, so let's not even go there. Okay. Luckiest girl in the world. Pile number 2, tapping into your energy. We're looking at how is the Wheel of Fortune changing for you for the better in your life. How are you being blessed? How are you being supported? How are you being elevated at this time? Tapping into the energy of pile number 2. Everyone who chose pile number 2, what is coming through? What is coming through for my pile number 2? Okay, yay. Now we're going to use the astrology die. Okay, perfect. Spirit was like, okay, you can grab the die for pile number 2. I really wanted to use the die for pile number 3. I love the astrology die. Okay. Pile. She fell on the floor. Okay, give me a second. Pile number 2. We have Virgo. This is Mars. Yes. Okay, we have Mars and Virgo. Hold on, I have to move. Oh my God. That's so funny. Thank you so much. Jordan literally just texted me. Oh, what the hell would I do without her? What the hell would I do without you? Yes. Okay, so she texts me, audio is out, diva. And then, which is so funny because I always have my my notifications on silent. Now she's calling me. Yes, hi. I got it. Okay, I think she hung up. Yes, there's a little bit of a delay between this because I'm using streaming software. Oh my God, it's fine. I didn't say anything about your message. I was literally just telling a personal story. It was literally a 2.5. Don't worry, I'm gonna repeat the personal story. Damn it. Okay, hold on. I feel like we should do the timestamp again. Okay, so only the real fans will have seen the real beginning of pile number 2. Don't even worry about that. Okay, okay, we're gonna start this over. Okay, hi, pile number 2. For those of you who chose the luckiest girl in the world or the second picture, this is your reading. We're tapping into the energy of your Wheel of Fortune and how things are changing in your life. Shout out to Jordan because I did not unmute my microphone. Why did I mute my microphone? Oh, I muted my microphone because I had to pick up the die from the floor. It's fine. Thank you, Jordan, for texting me. She texts me, the audio is out, diva. I say okay, and then I put the audio back on, and then she texts me ear emoji and X emoji. I'm like, okay, thank you. Okay, so we're here, we're focused, we're on pile number 2. While you were gone and the audio was out, I rolled your astrology die. The astrology die that we got for you is Mars in Virgo in the 10th house. This is a really good energy, and this is a really good vibe. So, oh my God, I don't know why my nose is itching. What does that mean when your nose is itching? Somebody tell me what that means when your nose is itching. Like, when your left hand is itching, it means you're going to get money. I feel like it means something when your nose is itching. Somebody tell me in the live chat or in the comment section down below if you know. What does it mean when your nose is itching? Because I really feel like this means something. I feel like it's relevant, but I don't know the message. So somebody tell me if you know. Okay, Mars and Virgo in the 10th house. This is all about recognition for your technique, recognition for your brilliance, recognition for your mind. Virgo, the sign, is ruled by Mercury. Now, I don't ever want to disrespect Gemini because I do believe that Gemini is incredibly brilliant, right? When you think about Gemini, you think about Kendrick Lamar, who is obviously an amazing lyricist and an incredibly skilled rapper and obviously an intelligent person. You think about people like Kanye West, who his politics are terrible, terrible, terrible. But in terms of creativity, he really is a creative genius. So Gemini is brilliant in its own way. However, when I think about Virgo or I'm teaching about Virgo, I might describe Virgo as being the higher octave of that mercurial energy. I like to describe Virgo as being the older brother and Gemini as being the younger kid brother or the younger kid sibling. Or Virgo being the older sister, whatever, doesn't matter. But Virgo is just a little bit more mature. Virgo is just a little bit more refined. And Gemini is just a little bit more silly. It's just a little bit more playful. It's just a little bit more lighthearted. Both are necessary. Both have their own brilliances in their own way. But when you think about Virgo, you think about technique. Beyonce literally has a song. She says, watch my technique. You want to study my technique. I was just listening to it on the way to pole dancing class. And that brings me back to the story that I was telling while I was muted. Okay, so now we're all caught up. I was in pole dancing class. We had a substitute teacher today. And we were doing this move called the pirouette, which is basically you're just turning next to the pole and you're grabbing and holding onto the pole while you're turning. Your hands are doing exactly that. Exactly that. Very sexy. Very sexy. Okay. Send me some money in the super chat for that show. Okay. Anyway, we're doing this pirouette. We're learning this kind of move. We're doing it in a different way. We're spinning and we're ending in like the front of the pole this time. And so I'm doing it to practice. The instructor is like, oh, that's really good. I'm like, thank you, Diva. And she's like, did you do dance? And I was like, I did do dance. And she's like, did you do cheer or did you do like dance? And I was like, I did dance, which is like, oh, so amazing. And then she was like, you have really good technique. Like I could tell you have really good technique, which is the most amazing, wonderful compliment that I think anybody could ever receive, especially somebody who does dance. Like that's what dance is about. It's about the technique. You can look at things in a bigger, broader perspective and say like, oh, wow, this is really beautiful and this is really elegant. But when you really get into it and you get into like the technicalities, right? You get into the technique of it all, you understand that there is energy and there is effort that goes into keeping your body in alignment. There's energy and there's effort that goes into dancing well and being able to properly execute certain moves and all of this stuff, right? So for somebody who is a fellow dancer who did dance and who did cheer to acknowledge and say like, you're really good at this. I actually get a lot of compliments on my dancing, you guys. But anyway, so that was really, really amazing. And it was a wonderful experience. And that was my 2.5. That was it. I just was complimented on my dance technique today and I wanted to share that with you. Anyway, so with this Mars and Virgo in the 10th house energy, that's what this feels like. This feels like getting a compliment on your technique. This feels like people within your industry recognizing and acknowledging how amazing you are, okay? This feels like next level recognition. It hits differently when somebody knows what to look for. Virgo is meticulous. It is attention to detail. Virgo is a sign that's incredibly hard to impress. When you think about the earth signs, they're going to be hard to impress and a bit uppity in their own way. Virgo is hard to impress because Virgo is detail oriented. So Virgo, who is the queen of crossing the T's and dotting the I's, is going to always look for the thing that can be made better because they're always wanting to improve on that technique. This is why Virgo is hard to impress. Beyonce, Virgo queen, has a song. She says, he thought that he was loving me good. I told him go harder. Then she says, she thought she was killing that shit. I told her go harder. Look at this alkaline wrist because I got that water. Ass getting thicker. Okay? The point that I'm making is when you have that Virgo energy, when you have that analytical mind, you can see the gaps. Even if the gap is super duper small, you're always wanting to improve. This is why Virgo is described as the perfectionist of the zodiac. So Virgo is really hard to impress because whereas a lot of people might see, oh my God, that was really super great and amazing. Virgo was like, yeah, that was pretty good, but it could have been better over there, and it really could have been stronger over there, and that's not really what it needs to be, and that's not really the technical way to do things, right? So Virgo can be hard to impress in that way. When you have Capricorn energy, Capricorn is kind of hard to impress because they're kind of elitist. Capricorn is kind of hard to impress because Capricorn has their own standards and their own beliefs about what is right and what is ethical and what is integrity, and so Capricorn is going to be more likely to judge you because you don't meet a certain standard, whether it's a certain standard of ethics. Like for me, I'm somebody who my integrity is incredibly important to me, openness and honesty and being somebody who does what they say that they're going to do. That's something that I value a lot within myself and something I value a lot within other people. So if you're going to get judged by me very harshly, it's going to be for not having integrity. Versus with Virgo, it's about technique. So the reason why I say all of this is because I feel that what's turning for you in your life is you're going to be recognized in your career, but you're not just going to be recognized by like nobodies, right? This is the energy of a Golden Globe. This is the energy of an Oscar. This is the energy maybe of a Grammy, right? Of having a group of people who are studied in something, having a person who is really knowledgeable in something. They have studied this. They know this. They have mastered this. They would be considered an elder. They would be considered somebody who has excellent technique. They're going to see you and they're going to say, that's good. This is really good. You did a good job. You know what I'm saying? My mother has Venus in Virgo. And over Christmas time, I made chicken enchiladas. They came out really, really good. When my mom tried my chicken enchiladas and she said, oh my God, these are so good. These are the best enchiladas you've ever made. That was a really significant win. Because usually my chicken enchiladas are amazing and wonderful. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And she says, yeah, it was okay. Like, you know those TikTok videos where the mom is like, oh yeah, it's okay. But then she's like going for like her second plate. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes she doesn't eat the food that I cook, even though it's amazing and it's perfect and it's delicious. And I wouldn't lie to you and I wouldn't eat it if it was nasty. But when the dish is extra spectacularly good, so good that like you have to give tens, that's how I know that I've really fucked it up in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I know that I've really done my big one. When I can get my mother with her Virgo Venus to say, that was really, really good. Like, you're exclaiming. I got an exclamation at the end of that sentence. You must have really been fucking with those chicken enchiladas. Okay, and so it's that kind of energy where you are about to be around people, noticed by people, seen by people who have a certain level of gift, a certain talent. It's kind of like Ryan Coogler, right? The writer and director of the hit movie Sinners. Is it really coming back to theaters in the end of January, or is that a lie from the devil's mouth that's being spread on the internet? Regardless, if Sinners does come back to theaters, I will be going to see it again. I love that movie so bad. So Ryan Coogler, who's the writer and director of Sinners, this is like if you were a writer and or a director and Ryan Coogler saw your artwork and said, oh my God, this is really dope. You really have talent. You're like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Versus your grandma who loves you so much and you're grandma's baby. And every single time you do anything, she is like, oh my God, this is so amazing. This is so lovely. I love everything that you do. It's like, you have to love it. You're my grandma. You have to think that it's amazing. You're literally my gram. You know what I'm saying? Of course you like it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Love you so much, grandma. You know what I mean? But it's like actually having someone who, maybe somebody who is very critical, having somebody who does have that critical eye, right? This is like putting on a show. Beyonce's in the audience. You don't even know Beyonce's in the audience. After the show, Beyonce sent you a DM on Instagram. Beyonce's team reaches out to you. Beyonce's like, this was really good. I saw the show that you put on. It's really good. You're really talented. You're like, you think I'm really talented, Beyonce? You think I put on a good show? Like, coming from Beyonce, coming from the woman who put together the Renaissance tour, the mind of a mastermind, it's that kind of energy. So I feel that you're going to be, because the 10th house, oh my God, yeah, we talked about that with that Capricorn energy. The 10th house is our public persona. It's our public reputation. It's how the public perceives us. So with Mars and Virgo in the 10th house, Mars and Virgo is going to work diligently. They're going to cross their T's and they're going to dot their I's, and they're going to work their way up to the top of the top of the top of the food chain. They're going to be the best of the best of the best because they have incredible technique, because they are, really brilliant and really able to fine tune things and just get better and better and better and better and better with time. You're working your way up, and I feel that you're going to be thrust into the public eye. Okay? Look at the bottom of the deck. Opportunity knocking. I feel that opportunity is about to be knocking for you in your career. And when you step into this opportunity, you are about to be thrust into the spotlight. Everybody's going to see you. They're going to see you from Hamilton. The world's going to know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait. Okay? It's that kind of energy. You are stepping into next level visibility. And you're about to either quickly rise through the ranks. It even kind of feels like the energy of like you've been tending to this. You've been building this. You've been working on this. The person that this pile number 2 is for, this is for, if you don't have Virgo energy, you don't have to have Mars and Virgo. You probably have Virgo something. If you don't have Virgo something, you probably have 6th house something. I have Venus and Aries in the 6th house, which is very similar to Virgo Venus, which makes sense because my mother has Virgo Venus, right? So I'm getting this energy for my 6th housers, maybe strong Mercurial energy, Virgo energy for sure. It doesn't have to be, might be Capricorn. But let me just say what I'm saying. You are the kind of person, pile number 2, who is very detail oriented. You are the kind of person, pile number 2, who's just getting better and better and better and better and better with time. And so you might accomplish something or get really good at something and you're like, yeah, that was great. That was amazing. But now I need to go and do this other thing. I need to go bigger. When we think 10th house energy, we think Capricorn energy. Capricorn is going to rise up the ranks. Capricorn is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And it is my sign. I do have pride in that. When you think of Capricorn energy and you think about the GOAT, you think about those goats and you see them like on the wall of like a dam or the wall of a cliff. And it's fucking vertical. Okay, this is the cliff. My hand is the cliff. Okay, you seeing it? That's a cliff. And then you see a little fucking goat. And he's like standing. The cliff, goat standing on the cliff, right? And you zoom into the picture. And it's his little fucking hooves on a fucking teeny tiny rock. How is that goat on the vertical fucking mountain? How is that goat doing that? And that's the energy of Capricorn. being able to achieve the impossible with their sheer discipline, tenacity, and commitment to getting there. Virgo is commitment to attention to detail, improving over time. Capricorn is tenacity and improvement to getting there. Tenacity and commitment to getting there, commitment to reaching the top, period, full stop. And so you're somebody who has both. And so I get this energy of that like seed that was planted and that was tended to. Okay. So a seed that you've been working on it and it's been growing underground, meaning the roots have been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. If you are someone, we haven't even pulled any cards yet. If you are someone who has been having an experience where you feel like all this work and what did it get me? No. You have been doing all of this work. You've been growing internally. You have a root system like you wouldn't fucking believe. And so even though as a tree, you might feel like you're not as big as the other trees or as tall as the other trees yet, but you have that incredibly intricate root system. And what happens when you have that incredibly intricate, deep root system? That means no storm, no wind, no fucking gale force winds. That's what that's called? Is that what that's called? No weather, no hurricane is going to be able to uproot that tree, because the roots I'm talking about in it. Pile number 2. This is the pile of the woman who has been showing up and she has been diligently putting in that motherfucking work. You have an intricate root system that you have created and it won't move. It won't move. You see my hand? Is it shaking? Do you guys know that Tokyo Tony video? I don't even know what else she said. You see my hand? Is it shaking? You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. It doesn't move. And so you are creating this long-lasting standing power. Think about Virgo and Capricorn together. Beyonce is a great example. 26 plus years in the industry, she has staying power. Not only is she still in the industry like we know of her, she's not going on tour singing Naughty Girl. You know, even though it might be mixed in, she's not going on tour singing the hits that were the hits in the 90s and the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? She's coming out with new music. She's doing new projects. We're still anticipating her next move. Is Act 3 gonna be a movie? Is Act 3 gonna be an album? Is Act 3 gonna be the visuals? Is Act 3 gonna be rock? Like, what's gonna happen next? We are hanging on the edge of our seat, anticipating her next move. That is staying power. So pile number 2, what's really changing and shifting in your life is you are about to see and understand and recognize how strong your roots are, and that tree is about to start growing and sprouting. So people are about to start noticing you. People are about to start acknowledging you. And specifically, I'm getting this so specifically, there is somebody, a heavy hitter in your industry. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know you. There's 100 billion people watching this. Somebody in your industry. Think about the names that I'm saying. I'm saying Ryan Coogler. I'm saying Beyonce, right? People who have done amazing, extraordinary things. People who are already recognized. Somebody in your industry that is already recognized. Somebody who you would respect is going to see you. They're going to acknowledge you. And they're going to say, yeah, you have talent. Okay? I just heard, you've got the juice, okay? They're about to say, you have talent. You are amazing. You are good. You are who you think you are. You are wonderful. You are the shit. Oh my God, we got this card out in pile number 1 as well. So you could have watched pile number 1 too. Self-worth, self-love, self-value, and self-respect. Tell me more for my pile number 2. We have metamorphosis, and we have action leads to success. Nourishment while waiting. In pile number 1, we talked about the baby bird. There's a baby bird. So you guys might want to go back and watch that pile number 1 as well. Metamorphosis. You were in a cocoon. So you could have had a feeling and a moment and an experience where you felt like things were not moving, but everything was changing. Think about butterflies and what it takes to go through metamorphosis. The caterpillar goes into the cocoon. They have to like build out the little fucking cocoon. And then inside of the cocoon, they basically turn into jelly. Like they fucking dissolve in that shit. And then they turn into a butterfly. And then they bust out of the cocoon. Ta-da! And they're a beautiful butterfly. And now they're flying away. Butterfly fly away. Caterpillar in the tree. Chills, bitch. Go listen to the song Butterfly Fly Away by Miley Cyrus. The lyrics say, caterpillar in the tree. How, you wonder who you'll be? Can't go far, but you can always dream. We got to skip those lyrics because mama doesn't remember them. There will come a day, butterfly fly away. Okay? So pile number 2, action leads to success. You have been showing up in your life. You have been taking diligent action. You have been working to make something happen, okay? This is about to look like a quantum leap. And what really is a quantum leap? It's a series of changes and shifts that are happening internally, and then boom, your physical reality catches up to your energetic shifts all at motherfucking what? This energy is too good. It's too good. Let's get the bill. It's too good. Because you're about to have this, what appears to be overnight success. Overnight celebrity. Go listen to that song, Overnight Celebrity by Twista. I'm pretty sure. Overnight celebrity. All of a sudden, boom, you're popping off. All of a sudden, boom, your videos are going viral. All of a sudden, boom, everybody knows who you are. All of a sudden, boom, everybody's buying from you. All of a sudden, boom, you have a whole bunch of offers and all of this stuff. You've been showing up. You've been putting in the work. You've been working to make it happen. We're done. We're done, pile number 2. We're done. We're done because it's already done. You know that TikTok sound where they're like, girl, don't do it. I already did it. It's that energy. It's already done. It's all coming in for you. And you're going to have an experience where it might be like, oh my God, where is this person coming from? Like, think about those Hollywood stars or those actors. All of a sudden, they have one movie. They have one interview on the red carpet. They have one video, one thing, and it goes viral. And all of a sudden, oh my God, they're everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. All I see is this person. Da, 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 da. But they've been showing up. Doechii is an amazing example. She has a song. The song is called Nosebleeds. And in the song, she recorded it, or she released it right after she got, I think it was she got a Grammy for the best rap album of the year, I believe. And so she posted this. She's like, I know everybody was wondering what I was going to do if I never win. I guess we'll never fucking know. And in it, I don't know if it's this song or a different song. I think I might be mixing up songs. It's either in the song Nosebleeds by Doechii or it's this song called Girl Get Up. Anyway, in it, she basically is talking about, I was broke for 8 years. I was hungry for 8 years. I was a starving artist for 8 years. Now I want the whole motherfucking meal. Now I want every motherfucking thing, okay? It's that kind of energy, okay? So this is somebody who worked. When you think about Capricorn, you typically think about somebody who worked their way from the bottom to the top. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Jeff Bezos is a Capricorn. He's a Capricorn with a Virgo rising. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Amazon started in a basement, a garage. I don't know, and I don't really care. But it started off small, and now it is what it is today, right? It's that kind of energy. Basically, the message coming through from Spirit is you are about to have levels of success. It's about to be sick, okay? Pile number 2, it's about to be sick, okay? They're giving me that song by, I think it's Post Malone. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. Right. So your dedication and your diligence is paying off, pile number 2. Basically, do not give up before the miracle occurs because you're about to blow up in your career. things are about to pop the fuck off for you, okay? And if you want to continue tapping into this energy, you want to expand this energy, you want to embody this energy in your physical vessel, I highly suggest that you join me for the new moon in Capricorn ritual. It is taking place this Sunday night. It is a collective hoodoo working. You can click the link in the description box to learn more about it. And let me just click over. Let me just click over. Okay, in the ritual, we are healing the part of you that's been telling the story that the world might not show up for you to support the manifestation of your dreams. We're healing the part of you that's been telling the story that you're not working hard enough, and that's why you don't have your desired success yet. We're healing the part of you that says your journey has to look a certain way or follow a specific guide in order to be successful. We're healing the part of you that says you aren't special enough to be chosen and paid like the number one choice in your industry. And we're healing and shifting the part of you that is afraid, that says you might not be strong enough to create the legacy of your dreams. If you want to join us for this ritual, I haven't done moon magic, well, collective moon magic working in over a year. The last one that we did was in 2024. This one's going to be so good. So good. It's honey. It's sweet. It's delicious. It feels like a really good investment. And I don't just mean, oh, you should pay because it's a good investment. I mean, the energy feels like a really good investment. It feels like the energy that we will be harnessing in this working feels like giving and pouring into something that is just pouring into you abundantly, overflowingly. I'm so excited. Whoever just signed up for the Capricorn new moon ritual, I see you. Welcome and I love you. Mwah. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I really feel like there is something that's going on with my fucking automations, because every single time you guys sign up for the Capricorn new moon ritual, I get the confirmation email in my email, which it's supposed to be in your email. So if you just signed up for the Capricorn new moon ritual and you did not get a confirmation, email me. Email me right now. I'm going to go into my website and figure it out because that's what I need to do. Okay, I have to pick up my cards from the floor. Then I'm going to read the comments and then we're going to move on to pile number 3. Be sure to like, share, and comment and subscribe. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Okay. Got to remember to cut that microphone back on. Got to remember that. Cannot forget that. God, that is so embarrassing. Okay. Itchy nose means someone is thinking of you. Sure, I'll claim it. Why not? She probably won't know till after the pile. No, she texted me. Thank you. Are you muted? I definitely was muted. Thank you. The sound is off. You're on mute, beautiful. Thank you for calling me beautiful, Steffi. I could not see the chat. I have the chat blocked off always because the messages, they will distract me, so I don't look at the chat at all while I'm channeling. Just in case. Yes, thank you. I did get the call. I've heard nose itch was channeling. It's like a sign of validation from spirit that you're super tapped in or channeling super clear. Something third eye related or something. Okay, I'll receive it. Yes, the messages were coming through so clear. I feel like... What's that? Is that I Dream a Genie? No, that's Bewitched. When she does the nose thing. Okay. Hi, Bonita. How are you? I've been praying God to elevate my tax bracket and social circle. Amen. I'm claiming an elevated tax bracket and social circle for you. Yes, I have Virgo Mars in the 6th house. Oh, I love that, Cocoa Muffin. Also, Lilith and Virgo, so this helps a lot. I love that. I love that so much. I have Virgo in the 10th house, Venus in the 10th, and Taurus in the 6th house. Oh, I love that. That energy is so good. Hi, Tatiana. Hi, Buki. How are you? Thank you. 2025 meant 3 bouts of homelessness. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Fled for abusive situations, crazy energy, but I'm okay, getting stronger and can feel a Saturn-esque change. Aries, Virgo, Pisces, life path 8. Oh my God, Cocoa Muffin. Congratulations for... moving through that and refusing to settle for less. Because I think that that's what that means, right? When we have situations that challenge us or even hurt us, and instead of deciding to sit in that, instead of resting in that, instead of avoiding it and settling for it and choosing it, you leave, you walk away, you commit to creating better for yourself. I think it's really respectable. So I love that for you. And I'm claiming 2026 to be a year of prosperity, stability, safety, security, love, and protection for you. Okay. Let's move on for pile number 3. I'm also really excited for pile number 3. So let's get into it. Okay. Let's go. Nope, that was the wrong button. It's fine. I'm really tired, y'all. Like, when I say that I'm tired, you can't tell that I'm tired because the energy is coming through so strongly for each of the piles, but I am levels of tired that I've never been. I'm so sleepy. I'm going to sleep so good tonight. Okay. Okay, I'm getting our time. All right. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. For those of you who chose the She's Back card, picture, or the 3rd pile, let's tap in and let's see how your fortune is changing. What is changing and shifting in your favor? Okay. Pile number 3. The meaning is in the middle. Memento mori. Life, presence, depth. Pile number 3. All the things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. There's a lot of scorpionic energy here because we have 2 skeletons. Capricorn also rules over the bones. So right away, we got Capricorn energy and Scorpio energy coming through. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager. Reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Potential and possibility. Future, highest self, quantum. Okay. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. Don't call it a comeback. What's that song? You need to go listen to that song by Dr. Dre. I think it's the next episode where basically he's saying that his haters say that he fell off. And he's like, how? My last album was The Chronic. Go listen to that song. I don't know. There's something in there for you. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, that's okay. I'm looking at my stream, making sure that everything is okay. That was weird. Hold on. Okay, yes. Wait, what the hell is going on? Hold on. I gotta catch up. Because there's things going on that screen. Okay. Okay. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. This is the energy that I was picking up on. Pile number 3, you chose the picture that says, she's back. And it sounds like it's scary with all of these skeletons. She's back. I just got chills. It feels like a scary movie. When there's something behind you. You're like, I don't want to look. She's back. There's a Nicki Minaj song. Obviously, I don't agree with her politics. There's a Nicki Minaj song. What does she say? When I'm back on the prowl, you bitches better have my money, 'cause I'm coming for you. Ooh. Okay? I order rich bitch sauce. Rich bitch cold, got a rich bitch cough. Which bitch want it? I'll go rich bitch off. Cause you know my style, getting bit ripped off. When I'm at the restaurant, rich bitch sauce. Rich bitch cold, I got a rich bitch cough. Which bitch want it? I go rich bitch off. And you know my style, getting bit ripped off. Hold on. Ask Lil Wayne who the 5-star bitch is. Ask Lil Wayne who the 5-star bitch is. Bitch, 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 bitch. I'm a boss ass bitch. I love that song. I love that remix. That song is Boss Ass Bitch. It's the remix. It's the Nicki Minaj remix. Girl, I got fucking product in my eye. I think my eyes are dry because I'm tired. I don't know what the hell is going on. The light is blinding me in my eyes. Fuck. I'm fighting for my life, y'all. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay. But also, this is so weird. Hold on. Because it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. These are eyes. And then all of a sudden, my eyes are like acting up and like being so weird. I feel like this has to do with like sight. I know they're singing that Beyonce song, Find Your Way Back, okay? Lots of music coming through here. Spirit and your dead ancestors, okay? Your dead could be communicating to you a lot through music right now. Pay attention to the music and the songs that are popping up in your head at random. You're like, ooh, I want to go listen to that. Go listen to the song, or the song that comes on your radio or comes on your shuffle. Or you're like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed with this. Like, go listen to it and like really allow yourself to receive and relish in those messages, because I feel like your dead are communicating to you through music at this time. But when it comes to eyesight and when it comes to vision, I feel like you had a vision of something and then you like lost it, but it's coming back around. She's back. You lost yourself. You lost your spark. You lost your something. You had it. You lost it. You went through something. We talked about this in pound number 1 briefly, but this is more of the energy for pound number 3. It's like for pound number 3. Oh my God. It's like the main energy. You had an experience where it felt like you were having a great time. It felt like you were on top of the world. It felt like you got like everything that you wanted, or things were working out for you. And then it's like you lost it, which of course you didn't actually lose anything. You went on a journey of transformation. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. The awakened dead. Shut up. I wasn't even thinking about this when I was talking about your dead, when I was talking about your ancestors. First of all, the ancestors are up. The awakened dead, and I'm over here rubbing my eyes like I just woke up. The awakened dead. Okay, I have to tell you this. I've been doing a lot of work with my ancestors, protective work, and all of these different things. And I've been tapping into this energy. We don't have time to talk about a lot of it, but just the political climate and different things that happen with different people and like all of this stuff, and just like being so protected. And we kind of, me and my ancestors, we kind of have this experience and this knowing and this understanding that in the event that I am ever like in trouble, or like I need help, or like I'm in danger, the first thing I'm doing, calling the police. No, I'm waking up the dead immediately. 2.5. You need this. You need to understand this, okay? Ancestor veneration. Working with your ancestors, giving to your ancestors doesn't just look like giving food offerings. It looks like your time, your attention, your energy, understanding your own history, understanding your family history, talking about them and keeping their memory alive, connecting with them and working with them, listening to music, listening to songs that they would have liked and that they would have listened to, and just like getting into that energy, dancing with them. Have a freaking dance party with the dead. Do that tonight, okay? Because as you are connecting with them, it's like, how can I explain it? Let's say, for random example, that something is wrong and like I'm in trouble, I'm in danger. There's nothing wrong. I'm not in trouble. I'm not in danger. I don't anticipate being in danger. It's fine. Let's say that something is wrong and something happens and I'm in danger. Immediately in my mind, I'm going to start going down a list of every single ancestor, every single ancestor that I have, every single person that I know, every single story that I know, one by one. Not just, I'm calling on the help of my ancestors. No, calling on them by name, one after the other. Another one, and 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 another one. And it builds up this energy of momentum, and it builds up this energy of presence. Okay, perfect example. We were just talking about this earlier. It's a movie. Well, it's a play, but it was adapted into a film. Excellent film. I don't know if it came out last year or the year before. I think it came out last year, 2025, and it's called The Piano Lesson, I believe. Excellent film. So basically in it, there are these people, they inherited a piano that was created by one of their ancestors who was an enslaved person when he made the piano. It's been a long time since I watched the movie. I really need to read the play. But anyway, so their enslaved ancestor carved this piano out of wood. And when you create something, you're putting your energy and your life force into it, right? And so in this piano, I don't know if he carved like the family faces into the piano. I can't remember. But anyway, there's a piano, right? And so the piano is haunted, or the family is being haunted by the ghost of this like white racist man. I'm doing the best I can with the summary, okay? So basically, there's this racist white ghost who is trying to, like, kill the members of the family. And so there's this one girl, and the woman in the movie, she, like, doesn't play the piano. Like, she cares about the piano. She doesn't want the piano to be, like, sold or taken, but she doesn't play the piano, or something happens. And basically, there's, like, this, like, moment where the white man ghost is like trying to kill the like family or something, like they're like in danger, right? And so she's playing the piano, and she is literally calling on her dead ancestors, and she's playing the piano, and it's so haunting, and it's so beautiful, and it's just amazing cinema. And she's like singing to them, and she's like, I need you to help me. I need you to help me. I'm calling on this ancestor, this ancestor, and this ancestor, and this ancestor. I need you to help me right now. And I literally feel like I could cry. Such great cinema. Perfect example of what it means to work with and call on your ancestors. It's one thing to say, my ancestors have my back as a blanket statement. It's another thing to say, this spirit and 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 this spirit, to know them and to call on them by name, to have personal relationships with them. The message that's coming through is you need to understand who is walking with you, building that more intimate, deeper connection and understanding with who is walking with you. And not just for the purposes of protection, even though protection is like included in that, but also for the purposes of, growing and expanding. I have an ancestor, my Auntie Teresa, and she wore a lot of rings like me. And of course, the rings that she wore were gold. And so as I am manifesting, elevating my life and getting gold jewelry and all of these things, of course, I'm working with my Auntie Teresa, who wore gold rings like I did, right? So that's one example, okay? And I do feel like that is really relevant. And this is also a part of it's okay to forget and remember all over again. You forgot who you were. And when I say you forgot who you were, how can I explain this? Okay, so my father is dead. When my father was alive, he never said this to me, but it's something that he said to my mother all the time, which is very fucking cryptic. But okay, is cryptic the right word? I think cryptic is the right word. Hold on. We have time. I'm going to Google it because I want to make sure that I'm using the right word to describe. Yes. Okay, perfect. It was very cryptic, but he would sometimes be like talking to my mom about me. And he would just kind of ask, like, casually, like, do you think that she's figured it out yet? And it's like, do you think that she's figured out what? Does my mom think that I figured out what? He's like, do you think that she's figured out that she's a Hughes, which is my last name? I'm Nath Hughes, right? Do you think that she's figured it out yet? That she's a Hughes? No idea what the fuck that means. No idea what the fuck that means. Here I am, many years later, and what do I call myself? Between me and my ancestors, our most recent ongoing joke is my name is Douglas Fairbanks Hughes III. My grandfather was the first. My father was the second. I am the third. I literally have those men's faces, right? I now have an understanding of what it means to be a Hughes, which is very interesting because my last name did not come from slavery. My last name is a stage name. My grandfather deliberately chose our last name for whatever reason as his stage name. He changed his name because he was a singer and a country musician and a showman and all of those things. So I have this name that was chosen for me. There are certain attributes and characteristics that come with being a member of my family and like my paternal lineage. I didn't know who I was until I learned who I was, until I learned what it means to be a Hughes, what it means to be a woman, a person who is charismatic, what it means to be someone who never really has met a stranger in their entire life, what it means to be someone who has amazing people skills, what it means to be someone who is incredibly talented, what it means to be a showman, what it means to be someone who is a creative. I understand so much more about what my father was saying. Why he said it in such a cryptic way, I have no fucking clue, but that's his thing, whatever. So I feel like for pile number 3, you have a similar journey. Your ancestors are coming through. I know you're asking about what's changing for you, and we're going to get into that. Why not? The video is live streamed, so I don't have to worry about the size and the space and uploading it to YouTube and taking a whole bunch of time. So, like, let's take our time and, like, let's enjoy the moment. Your ancestors are coming through very strongly, and it's like there are certain characteristics about who you are. In terms of your family, and also for some of you in terms of like your soul, okay? So you might resonate with being a starseed. You resonate with different things like that. I don't know anything about starseeds, okay? I don't know anything about it. But if you resonate, then take what resonates. Having an experience where you are understanding the power that you have, having an understanding where you, having a deeper understanding of your creative talents, gifts, and skills. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. Find your way back. That's the song by Beyonce. It's from the album The Gift. Find your way back. Big, big world, but you've got it, baby. Find your way back. Don't let this life drive you crazy. Find your way back. Come back home before the street lights are on. Find your way back, okay? And you gotta go listen to, I don't have time to plug the Renaissance Tour specific video from SoundCloud because the remix is just too damn good from the Renaissance World Tour. But if you feel to look it up and find it, then look it up and find it. The point that I'm making is it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. You had an experience where maybe you briefly got a taste of who you are, but that was not all of who you are. And now you are having an experience where you're starting to really wake up. Was that, I think it's TD Jakes, a pastor, viral video, and he's yelling into the mic, wake up, wake up, wake up. Pile number 3, you're waking up. You're waking up to the truth of who you are. You're waking up to the truth of your power. The meaning is in the middle. Go and have a conversation with your dead tonight. Go and have a conversation with your ancestors tonight. Because they have information. They have things to give to you. Okay? They have the knowledge to give to you. And for me, a lot of my gifts and a lot of my talents and a lot of my skills and a lot of all of these things, they're, ancestral. When I had issues with my father and I was rejecting my father because I did not accept my father and I didn't like my father and I had a lot of resentment and anger towards my father, I was also blocking. It's like I was trying to bury down and ignore the energy of my father within me. I was rejecting the part of myself that was half my father. And so as I was rejecting the part of myself that was half my father, I was also squashing down a whole bunch of different creative gifts and talents and skills and blah, 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 blah. It feels like that as well. If you have different stuff going on with your family, with your parents, okay, this is a great time to resolve certain resentments, okay? I'm not saying you have to forgive and everything has to be kumbaya, and if you're no contact, you have to get back in contact. It's not about that. It's about the energy of accepting and acknowledging that these two people, these two family lineages came together to create you. You chose both of your parents for some specific reason on a soul level. You wanted something from both of them. It's time for you to find your way back to your like family lineage and certain gifts that you got from your ancestors and from your family, because it's going to powerfully help you to level up, to come back, to have this like glow up, okay? Potential and possibility. They're saying Eminem. Guess who's back? Back again? Shady's back. Slim Shady. I don't know that damn song, and I don't really care for Eminem, so take that if you needed it. Okay, let's pull some astrology die, and let's see a little bit more about the change and the transformation. Also, do y'all like a late night live? Because we have been kind of lit in the live chat. Should I be doing more of these? Because when I'm up late at night and I'm having my night owl moments, I'm like, no, it's too late to go live and da-da-da-da-da. Do y'all fuck with the late night live? Let me know. Because we could do this more often. We could do this on the weekends. Tell your friends to get with my friends. We could do this on the weekend. Y'all know that song? Okay. Pile number 3. Amazing things happening. One of the die fell on the floor again. That happened for pile number 1. Hold on. Let me grab it. All right, unmuting the microphone. Won't make that same mistake again in this video. And it fell with Pisces up. So we're going to take Pisces. So we've got Pisces. We've got the 7th house. No, that's the 4th house. We have Pisces in the 4th house. Hold on, y'all. Okay. We have Pisces in the 4th house. What is this? South Node. Pisces, South Node, 4th house. Shut up. Because what is the 4th house? The 4th house is home. The 4th house is mother. The 4th house is what? It's where you come from. Exactly. And that's what I told her. That's what I told her. The South Node is literally where you come from. It's your comfort zone. The 4th house is literally mother. Okay, so this could be connected to your maternal lineage, but it doesn't have to be. But it's home. It's where you come from. It's your past. It's your family. It's your family history. Okay, so what is turning around? Pisces is intuitive. Pisces is spiritual. I feel that we need cards. Okay. What? We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the Emperor. This is success and stability. South Node in the 4th node. South Node in the 4th house puts your North Node in the 10th house. 4th node is home, innermost self. 10th house is public persona, being seen, reputation, career, how the public knows you, karmic release at the bottom of the deck. I feel like what's coming through is, as you continue to do this healing work, it's like in pile number 1 and maybe a little bit of pile number 2, we talked about self-love, liking yourself and realizing, wow, I'm really good at this. But pile number 3 is like deeper. It's like not just saying like, oh, wow, I'm really pretty, but acknowledging and understanding that how can I explain? Please give me an example. They just keep talking about your family. We're going all the way. Which is a song, remix, Renaissance World Tour, live track, whatever, I mentioned it earlier. We're going all the way. We're going all the way. No need to ask you heard about us. No need to ask you heard about us. It's a remix from the Renaissance World Tour. We're going all the way. No need to ask you heard about us. There's a reputation. She's back. Your reputation is elevating. For pound number 2, it was like your reputation's elevating. You're going to be overnight celebrity. You're going to be acknowledged by people that really matter in your industry. People who are really brilliant and genius. And when they give you those compliments, it's going to mean a lot to you. Pound number 3, you're elevating powerfully. Things are turning around in your career. Things are turning around in your reputation. You're about to have a reputation that precedes you. And I feel that you already have a reputation that precedes you. For example, I'll give myself as an example. In the spiritual realm, because we have Pisces on the 4th house cusp. Exactly. Okay, we're finding it. It's clicking. In the spiritual realm, personally, I have a lot of respect. I don't have issues working with or connecting with or being acknowledged by other people's ancestors. There's a kind of like, there's like a spiritual social network, okay? There is a spiritual social network where behind the scenes, there's spirits who I know and who I work with. Or, how can I explain? When I'm working with clients, when I'm working and doing collective readings and stuff like that, your ancestors come through and they will talk to me very clearly and very strongly. And there is a certain level of respect between me and your ancestors. Because what they can see in the spiritual is the truth of who I am on a soul level. And I'm not just talking about rank. I'm talking about my integrity. Your ancestors are going to send you to work with me. They're going to send you to be a member of my community because they know that I am somebody with integrity. I don't just see you as a human being. I see you as their baby. I'm going to take care of their baby. There's a certain level of trust there. And so when it comes to the spiritual realm, okay, I'm going to say something. I was going to save it for TikTok, but maybe I'll make another video another time. There's this thing that happened on TikTok, right? There's a woman, her name is Samira. And she is a Black woman from New Orleans. She is a Harvard educated woman. She is a plus size advocate. She advocates for stores to carry plus size clothing in stores, to extend their sizes, to be more inclusive, and all of those things. And she is very known, right? She has a very popular song. If you want plus sizes to sell, why do you keep making them ugly as hell? Why do I gotta get it in the mail? Why can't I go to the stove like everybody else? Ooh, everybody else, they got it on a shelf. They got it on a rack. They got it in the back. I love that song. Anyway, so she's really amazing. She's really talented. She's an amazing singer. Oh, she's amazing, right? So she has this huge following. A couple of months ago, Cardi B, the rapper, don't say anything shady. Continue. Cardi B was doing merch, selling merchandise, and her shirts went up to like a size 4X, 5X, 3X. I don't know. And the shirts sold out. And so she was on live and she said something along the lines of, damn, all of you big fat bitches sold out the 3X shirts. No more Chick-fil-A for you big fat. Let me stop before they demonetize this. I'm not bullying anyone. I'm the HBBIC. I'm not fat phobic, YouTube. Don't take this off the air. Anyway, so she's like, no more Chick-fil-A or some ignorant bullshit like that, right? So then everybody's all upset because Cardi B, how are you saying that stupid, ignorant bullshit, right? Yes. And so Cardi B is like, oh, it was just a joke. You would never last a day in my fat phobic family. Okay. And so Samira chimes in and basically is like, yeah, that wasn't really a cool thing, blah, blah, blah. Samira ends up suggesting Cardi B, like, you can read these books about fat phobia, the history of fat phobia and its ties to colonialism, imperialism, white supremacist delusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, fat phobia is incredibly harmful and this rhetoric hurts people, and also it's rooted in white supremacy, and also try reading a fucking book. But let's not even go there. So Cardi B responds and it's just like, I'm not gonna read a book, which, okay. And anywho, then it turns into like this whole freaking thing where basically Cardi B's like followers and all this, everybody is ganging up on Samira. Oh my God, everybody ganging up on the fat, black, outspoken woman. Surprise, surprise. So everybody starts ganging up on like Samira and they're like bullying her. And, you know, this is really having a negative impact on her. And so Cardi B is like, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not sorry. Those Scorpio and Aries placements will get you. Okay? Because one thing about being so strong-willed, it really helps you when you are paving your own way and doing your own thing and being the generational curse breaker. But that stubborn energy and that unwillingness to change and unwillingness to admit that you are wrong, it will fuck you over. It will bite you in the ass. Because instead of taking a moment to learn and take accountability and apologize, Cardi B doubles down. I'm not going to say sorry. I'm not going to say sorry. Samira is like, I'm going to get off the internet. Samira's mother, where's Samira from? New Orleans. Baba. Samira's mother gets on TikTok and is basically saying something like, I'm not going to have my child be bullied, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm just calling on the ancestors to handle the situation. The second that mother got involved, already terrible. Already an issue, energetically, spiritually speaking. Do not let the maternal lineage get involved. The second that mother got involved, it was really over. And so mom gets involved. Mom makes a video. Mom doesn't just make a video. In the video, mom calls on the presence of the ancestors. What did I just say at the beginning of the pile number 3? If you ever get in a situation and you are unsafe and you need help and you need support, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Exactly. You're going to call on the dead. You're going to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. So her mother calls on the ancestors. That's it. But it's not over. Now we're having an experience. Samira is back on social media. She appears to be thriving. I don't know Samira. But Cardi B, it's 1 month before your tour, Bookie. And you're on the internet talking about, we don't have a theme. I don't know what we're going to wear. Instead of doubling down on fat phobia and refusing to read books, you maybe should have been planning your motherfucking tour. You maybe really had bigger fish to fry. And that is such a great, beautiful example. I was thinking about it and I was like, I know for a fact that there's a lot of reasons why whatever's happening in Cardi B's life is happening now. One of those reasons, a big key one of those reasons, is because her mother got on the internet Samira's mother got on the internet and called on the presence of the motherfucking ancestors and said, handle this shit, period. And she didn't say it in that same way, but basically that's what was said. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about the power of their lineage. You have to think about people. Samira went to Harvard on an ancestral level. Okay, I'm going to say this. We could talk about it all day long. There's a lot of nuances here for this particular situation. To have gotten that black girl to Harvard and to have gotten her the success that she's gotten, there are very powerful spirits that work with her. There are very powerful dead that walk alongside her. And so the second that her mother was called in, big mistake, huge. The second that her ancestors were called in, it's a wrap. You lost that one. You might win some, but you just lost one, okay? It's that kind of energy. I think that's one of the greatest examples that I have of the ancestors and their capacity to step in and create change. I literally have chills, okay? Oh my God, I have chills on the right side of my body. On my right foot, I have a tattoo, a B tattoo and an H tattoo for both of my ancestral lineages for my ancestors, right? Because they walk with me. They're cheetah prints because they walk alongside me. When I move, they move. Amen? So anyway, it's like that experience, and also people talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Every single time somebody talks about Megan Thee Stallion, every single time somebody opens their mouth to say something about Megan Thee Stallion's passed on and deceased mother, fucking them up every single motherfucking time, and I love to see it. Do not get my dead involved. We will handle it every single motherfucking time. You cannot beat this motherfucking team. That's the energy pile number 3. Okay? So the reason why I mention all of that is because you obviously needed to hear that, and it totally aligns with everything we've been talking about. And also because there's a certain spiritual network. And it's not like, I wouldn't describe myself as being a spiritually nosy person. I'm not traveling into the 5th dimension and trying to get like celebrity gossip and different things like that. I have my own thoughts about that. I would never do that. My job is to have celebrity clients. So it's not really my job to get online and talk about celebrity gossip when I'm supposed to be making celebrity money, working with celebrities. You know what I'm saying? There's just a smarter way to crumble that cookie. But anyway, so as I'm tapping in and I'm having a conversation with my ancestors about it, and we're kind of having a kiki, I can kind of, in a way, look over and see Samira and see her team and see the ancestors and the spirits that walk alongside her and see how they have helped her and how they are positioning her for whatever amazing things that she's going to do in this life. And there's kind of this acknowledgement. There's kind of this understanding. There's kind of this, yeah, and we did do that, right? Like we talked about in pile number 1, when you create that success and then you have attitude. Yeah, and we did, right? Those ancestors and that ancestral power. And New Orleans, what more do we have to say about it, right? Louisiana, what more do we have to say about it? I have family. I'm from Louisiana. What more do we have to say about it? So there's an energy of power. There's an energy of presence that certain people have when you are here to do big things. Everybody does not need a whole bunch of power. I'm not saying that we're not all important, not saying that we don't all have gifts to add. If the gift that you have to add is by being an amazing mother and, raising an amazing family in a safe environment, you're going to have a different level of power versus somebody who is meant to change the motherfucking world. And there's a global energy about them. They're going to have a different level of power. They're going to have a different level of protection. They're going to have a different level of spiritual energy, right? Think about what it takes to be somebody like Beyonce. Think about what it takes to have millions of people talking about you, millions of people trying to peer into your life and gossiping about you and all of those things at any given moment in time. To have a certain level of visibility and sight, you have to have a certain level of spiritual protection. You have to have a certain level of spiritual energy. You have to have a certain level of spiritual power. So anyway, there's a whole network of spirituality, right? And I've talked about this a million times before. I have a soulmate connection with a man who is really great and amazing. And I'm waiting for him to apologize to me with the 6-carat oval cut diamond ring from Tiffany or better. Anyway, so when I talk about that guy, I feel like I've talked about this a lot. I talk with and have a really good relationship with his ancestors. And so it's kind of this ongoing joke of like, if he did not have the ancestors that he has, if his ancestors and I did not have the relationship dynamic that we have together, then another one bites the dust. You know what I'm saying? The situation between him and I would have ended a very long time ago, and it would have ended in a very, very negative way. There is a certain level of, how can I describe this? Sometimes it feels like you are so lucky that I know your family. You are so lucky. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what it feels like. And so the reason why I share this is because your ancestors do certain bidding for you in the spiritual realm. Your ancestors are not just fighting and going to war for you, even though they are every single motherfucking time. Your ancestors are also forming and building relationships for you. They're also smoothing things over for you. The way that I see it, when you start working in a spiritual practice, I practice hoodoo. I don't know what they tell you to do across the other religions. And I don't give a fuck, okay? I practice hoodoo. In hoodoo, the first spirits you start working with are your ancestors. When you want to work with other spirits above that, you go through the ancestors first. My understanding is that this is a really beautiful, brilliant system, because sometimes when you're working with other spirits and you're working with other, we'll just say other spirits, goddesses, gods, saints, different things like that. When you're working with other spirits, sometimes you might do something that offends them. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a certain understanding of how to connect with spirits and work with spirits and work alongside spirits. You get those lessons through your ancestors. And also, if you are a baby witch or a baby conjure woman and you are accidentally fucking things up in the spiritual realm and you're offending a certain, goddess or deity or something like that, your ancestors are going to be the one that's like, listen, this is my great granddaughter and she's a little bit confused. I am sorry. I told her not to light that fucking candle. Please don't kill her. You know what I'm saying? Like, your ancestors and your spirits will do certain kinds of bidding for you, where either they will go and make connections and make relationships with you. I'm telling you this, pound number 3, your ancestors have relationships with like the ancestors of people who you've never even met yet. People in your industry. There are people who are already going to like you. They're already going to take a liking to you. They're going to respond favorably towards you because of your spirits, because of your ancestors, because of the work that they're doing in your life. Okay. When I think about that soulmate, I didn't know anything about that guy when I first reached out to him. One of the first messages I received about him after my spirit team told me to reach out to him was, he comes from a good family. That means a lot of things. It's very nuanced, not a topic that we will ever probably really have. But what I can look back on and understand was he has a family that you're going to connect with, your family and his family. There's a certain level of harmony. There's a certain level of understanding. There's a certain level of mutual fondness and respect and shared vision that's going to be really important to you. You're going to have a shared sense of values and a sense of where you're growing and expanding as like a family line and a lineage, okay? Legacy. What is a legacy? Long story short, because I have that relationship, I show up differently in this connection with him. He just gets more grace. Does that mean he's not held accountable? No. I have a Capricorn moon and an Aries stellium, and I'm a Scorpio rising, and I have Mars in Scorpio. And I can't keep going down the list because I'll just end up getting mad and upset, and I'm done being mad and upset, and actually things are just getting better and we're just moving forward and coming together. So let's just not even go there. But the point that I'm making is his ancestors played such a huge role in that connection coming together and things being smoothed over. There are people who you've never met, but your ancestors know their ancestors, right? You know how sometimes I joke and I say, have your people call my people? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Have your spirits call my spirits. I'll have my spirits reach out to you. There are people who I've never met, who I am destined to work with and connect with. I know their spirits on the spiritual realm. I have an awareness of their spirits on the spiritual realm. Not necessarily intimately, not necessarily like, we're talking back and forth and we're texting, but there's a certain acknowledgement. And that was kind of the experience with Samira's ancestors. Not something that I would talk about extensively or anything like that. Just a simple acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? The diva in me sees the diva in you. And there's a certain level of respect there. And again, I'm able to tap into these things because there's that certain level of respect. And I'm a Scorpio, so I know when to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point. The point is, literally, we have the Four of Wands and the Emperor coming out here. This is you creating powerful stability for yourself in your career. If we have South Node in Pisces in the 4th house, we're going to have our North Node in Virgo in the 10th house. Your North Node being your destiny. Where's your soul going in this lifetime? It is your destiny to come out of your comfort zone, to step into the spotlight, and to be incredibly well known and respected. You're stepping into next level stability in your career. This Four of Wands is celebration. This Four of Wands could literally be marriage, okay? You coming back, you coming to that recognition and acknowledgement of who you are. I really feel like this could be marriage, okay? What is turning around for you? What is changing and shifting for you? You could really literally be getting married. Pile number 3, because I just did all of that talking about the soulmate relationship and the ancestors and different things like that. So that might really be something that you resonate with, okay? Having some sort of spiritual connection, whether you know who that person is or not, having a connection with your person's spiritual team, getting to know them on an energetic level, getting to know them on a spiritual level, and just basically working with them as they work to bring your relationship and connection together. Regardless, what I feel for you, pile number 3, is that your spirit team, your dead, your ancestors are really powerfully advocating for you in the spiritual realm. They are moving shit around, girl. They are doing the damn thing, okay? You have work. It's like I can see someone like passing out flyers. Do I think that that's actually what's happening in the spiritual realm? No, because things work different. It's a whole other fucking dimension, okay? But the way that it looks, metaphorically speaking, it looks like somebody passing out flyers. Does your great-granddaughter need help with blah, 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 blah? Call my granddaughter, pile number 3. Call my great-great-granddaughter, blah, da, 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 da. Because she can help you do da, 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 da. She's so good. Best that there ever is. You have to try this amazing gift. You have to blah, 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 blah. Is your grandson single? You have to meet my granddaughter. She's so amazing. He has to meet my granddaughter. Tell me where he's going to be, and I'll make sure that she's there. Okay? It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of experience. The Four of Wands is a card for me of magic. The Emperor, we have the Four of Wands and the Emperor, which is the major arcana number 4. This is major stability that's coming to you in your life. This is major stability that's coming to you in your career. And it's rooted in your spirituality. It's rooted in your spiritual practice. Okay? Expand your spiritual practice. Continue to work with your dead. Continue to come back into awareness of the truth of who you are. Also, how long have we been doing this fucking reading? We have to end this shit. Oh my God. We just talked for like an hour, y'all. That was crazy. I really got into that. But that was really good. So I hope that it helped. You're tapping into your potential. You are becoming aware of what's truly available to you, how amazing you are, but it's ancestral. Motherland, motherland, drip on me, like Beyonce says in that song. You're tapping deeper into your family history. You're connecting deeper with your ancestors. And as you connect deeper with your ancestors, they are doing a lot of really amazing work for you. They're doing a lot of really amazing work for you. And as you work with them and as you know them, it's easier for you to trust them. And as you trust them more, it's easier for you to energetically align and receive, because you're not in the energy of, is it going to work? Is it happening? Is it going? Are you guys doing anything? Are you guys showing up for me? When you know them and you have a connection with them and you trust them and you see the way that they move and work in your life, it's easier to sit back and trust and receive. They're doing their thing. They're aligning the things that need to be aligned. They're getting you in the rooms with the people that you need to be in rooms with. They are connecting with people in the spiritual. You're about to start seeing the manifestation of this in the physical. Virgo is the physical reality. Virgo is the practical. You are about to start connecting with people in real life, and it's going to be like, oh my God, this is so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Your ancestors are in heaven like this. You know that, it's Rick Ross in that GIF, and he's like, you're like, oh my God, this is so crazy that I met this person that da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They're like, literally, you guys, I am building and forming a relationship and connection with something that's going to be so huge, something that I've been wanting to do a lot. It's not really for you guys, but it's just personal side stuff, community outreach, like stuff that I'm so fucking passionate about. The way that I met this woman who is doing amazing work, who is working with people who are doing amazing things, randomly at the gym, random conversation. I literally did not try. I did not put in any energy. I did not put in any effort at all. My ancestors are like, yeah. And why do you think that she was at that gym? And why do you think that you decided to get a ride from your friend at that particular day? Because if I didn't ask my friend for a ride, which I didn't have to, I was just like, hey, you know what? If my friend's there, I'm going to ask her for a ride so I don't have to get a ride from my mom. If I had not followed my intuition, I would have just left the gym after class. I would have never made that connection. I would have never been there for that conversation. If I did not follow my intuition and share blah, 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 conversations wouldn't have been moved in certain ways. Certain connections wouldn't have been made. And boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, doors wide open. I'm so happy right now, you guys. I'm so freaking happy. And so that's the energy that I feel for you. I feel an energy of alignment. I feel an energy of synchronicity. I feel an energy of serendipity. And it's literally your spirit team, your ancestors looking down on you like, yep. And I sent her, and I sent her, and I sent her, and I sent him, and I really sent him, and I sent her, and I sent her, and I sent her, and I sent her. Just sending people your way. Sending situations, circumstances, clients, conversations your way to support you in getting every single motherfucking thing that you wanted. Okay, pile number 3. So that's really good. None of the messages came out how I thought that they would, but honestly, all of the messages were so good. Okay, I'm going to check the chat and see if there's anything. God, y'all, it's 1:30 in the morning. I literally have to, I have to go take a shower. I have to go to bed. Okay. Let's see where we are. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Jordan, exactly. She's back. Exactly. Ancestor says, bitch, I've been up. Exactly. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Lesson pace when I'm mad. I don't know that song. Yes, sugar now, period. I come from a line of creative women who never got to live out their creative dreams. I think I'm the hope for them. Absolutely. Yes, right? I am my ancestors' answered prayers. Like, yes, that's the thing. That's exactly what I was tapping into. Priya, is it Priya? Pile 3, the song Runaway came to my head. I went to listen to it, and yes, I do feel like I don't belong anywhere. I'm sorry to hear that you have experienced that feeling, and because that message resonated with you, it kind of negated that feeling of not belonging. When you feel like you don't belong, it's kind of a feeling of not being seen, of not being understood, of not being wanted, right? Not belonging, not being a part of the community. But if a song popped into your mind and that song was given to you by your ancestors, then and it resonates with you, then I would consider that to be your ancestors communicating to you that they see you and they understand you. And so it's like, you do belong. You belong with me. And I understand you when I see you. Even when you're feeling isolated and feeling rejected and feeling abandoned, I still see you and you belong with me, you know? I love a late night live. Okay, Melanin Wiles. We'll get into more late night lives. Wow, chills, dang. Yes. Love a late night live. Okay, late night live. We'll get into it. Coco Muffin. Oh my God, you're in New Zealand? I love that. I love New Zealand. It's 9 p.m. in New Zealand. Perfect time. Hee. Okay, perfect. It's 1 a.m. here. Yes. I have 4th house Pisces, North Node in the 8th house in Leo. Oh, I have Leo North Node too. I love it. 8th house in Cancer, maternal lineage is strong. Yeah. Oop, Cardi said she went over budget for the tour too. Yes, I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Dior. Literally everything wrong. How do you go over budget and you don't even have a theme, Bookie? How you over budget and you don't have a theme, Bookie? Don't even know what you're going to wear, honey. Just a fucking mess. The tour is 1 month out. You getting on live, asking everybody else to give ideas. Huh. Crazy. When you said, wake up, this time I thought of the scene in Mulan where Mushu has the gong and is waking up the ancestors in the temple. I love that, Jordan. I was just thinking about Mulan. I love Mulan so bad. Honor to Us All is like my fucking song. We don't even have time to get into it, girl. Oh my God. Me too. Best scene. Yes. Nikki came from Meg and lost her career. Exactly, Dior. Yes. So heartwarming. Yes. I know my answers to be smoothing things over for me. I'd be so quick to put somebody in the freezer or in a jar. That's so funny. Hi, Croissant. How are you? Flyers. Exactly. Flyers. Stop. Yes. All of the spirits just kicking with each other about their descendants. Exactly, Jordan. Yes. Croissant's laughing. Love you, Nap. This was magical. Thank you. I thought that was so good. That was so fabulous. Thank you. It's 4 a.m. in New York City. Oh my God, Diva, why are you awake? I'm just kidding. I went to sleep at 4 a.m. last night too. I'm going to go to sleep, and the idea, I would like to be in bed by 2 this morning. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable-ish hour. Well, I love a late night live when I'm in the U.S. Even better to me now. I'm in England, and it's 9:30 a.m. for me. I love that. Good morning in England. Okay, I'm done. I love ya. I've loved this. This was amazing. We've got to do it again. I don't know when, but at some point. Okay, I'm getting off. I love ya. I'll talk to you later. Oh, new moon in Capricorn. I didn't say it for pound number 3. There's a new moon in Capricorn. It's a ritual. It's a collective hoodoo working. Click the link in the description box to learn more and join us. It's $25. I'm doing energetic work. It's going to be so fucking good. So fucking good. Literally, it's going to be too fucking good. When I tell you I am so good at magic, join it if you feel to, okay? Bye, Dior. Hi, Leah. It's lovely to see you here, Leah, but we are getting off now. I hope you're doing good. Toodles. Bye, Jordan. Okay. I love you guys. I'm getting off now. I'm going to click stop streaming. Okay, bye. Hopefully next time you see me, my nails will be done. You guys, I'm sweating a little bit, but I look like I'm really glowing. And it really is the skincare. Okay, I'm done. I'm done being conceited.